Video on this channel. I know I haven't been posting too much. It kind of gets kind of busy, and just stuff happens. But here I am. Today we have FA Cup matchups. Well, two of them that I'm confident about. I know there's more than two games, but two games are featuring Man City. One is featuring Man City. One's featuring Newcastle. Those are kind of the ones that I want to go over today. One thing that I want to stress, though, we have Ederson here, but I think it's already been confirmed that he's not starting today. So I'll definitely stay away from that one because it would just be a DNP. And I did see that Phil Foden's also going on the bench. He's been playing very consistently. They kind of want to give him a break. And then there's a few that I want to kind of get into. A few that I'm looking at, undecided on, Kevin De Bruyne, but I guess, I'll get to that later. One that I wanted to look at here is this one, where it's just Erling Haaland, 4.5 shots. I was looking at this one, and I know he against Chelsea, which is, I wouldn't say a great team, but they're a more competitive team. They're obviously a little more competitive against Man City as compared to other teams, But for this match, I would say this is a middle of the week match, and I do like Erling Haaland to go on the under. My reasoning for that, I know he's averaging 5.8. Although you see against Everton and AFC Bournemouth, he had 4 shots. Luton, obviously, they're a good team. They've been fighting the top teams, but they're also conceding goals against the top teams. And I see this match going in a way where if Luton tries to go toe-to-toe with Man City, they're just going to get bombed by Man City. And, Man City might be able to end it early if Luton Town just tries to go all in. And it is an elimination game, which makes sense. They could also just park the bus and stay back and hope for the best. But Man City's kind of on a goal, not a drought, but they've been winning games by one goal. They've been winning 1-0 against the bottom teams. But I feel like this team, and a big reason for that, in my opinion, Kevin De Bruyne, who is today starting, as a matter of fact. Kevin De Bruyne, for me, when Kevin De Bruyne's on the field is when Man City is able to get more than 2 or 3 goals on the scoreboard. But I feel like this game might even be over by halftime, just because I feel like Man City needs to win this match and just rest their players. They still have a few injuries. But this one, I like 4-point shot. I like the under. I would think that Erling Haaland would have 4 shots in this one, maybe even less. But just because I feel like if Man City's up early, he's going to get subbed out. Like I said, they want to rest players. But yeah, I would take the under on this one. Another one that I wanted to you guys to look at, again, you guys see Phil Foden on here, but I think he's already confirmed to not start today. Akanji, Luton Town, I feel like they do try to attack a little bit more. They're not the team that's gonna kind of stay back and just defend the whole time. As you guys see, they against Manchester United was up 2-0, and then the second half of the game it was just Luton attacking. So I love Akanji to have over 1.5 tackles, especially him as a defender. If Luton Town wants to try to attack, Akanji will have over 1.5 tackles. So there's another one. I don't know if Julian Alvarez will start today. Like I said, I think it would be Haaland today. I think it was confirmed. Jeremy Doku on shots. This one's tough. I was looking at this one. I don't know who's gonna take. He's gonna take so much of the shots. He's more of a winger that tries to beat the opponent and tries to pass and stuff like that. But that's kind of what I wanted to see at the Kevin De Bruyne one. And this one, like I said earlier, was tough. But for this one, I'm willing to go out on the limb and say he's going to get over 2.5 shots because Kevin De Bruyne, he hasn't been playing much. But if he starts this game, I feel like it's all on Kevin De Bruyne to up the tempo, get passes, great offense. I like the over on 2.5 shots. I know he's averaging 1.8. In the last 2 games, he had 0, but some of those he didn't play. Against AFC Bournemouth, he came in the last 5 minutes, if I remember correctly. But if he starts, I would love for him to have for you guys to take the over on this one. And I think for Manchester City, that is it in terms of this. Yeah, I don't really love these Rodri ones. Um, so let's go to the Newcastle ones. Let's look that up real quick. So Newcastle, Alexander Isaac. Well, let's go to I love this one, 2.5 shots. I like the over on this one. Blackburn is like, what, 16th place in the second division in England. Obviously, these games aren't always exactly how you plan them. They're elimination games, anything can happen. But Anthony Gordon is like a very good wide player attacker for Newcastle, and he's very much one of those more aggressive players that likes to take on defenders and kind of create shots or create crosses into the box. I love 2.5 shots. I like the over on Anthony Gordon for this one. This one's tough for me also, but if Alexander Isaac is gonna get a goal, it's gotta be this one. Arsenal was such a better team. They weren't gonna give Newcastle the ball so easily. They were gonna control. Against Aston Villa and Fulham, I didn't watch those games, but those are they're Division One teams in the Premier League, and Newcastle hasn't been at their best. Honestly, they just it's weird. They have good players, but they haven't been playing very well. But if you're looking for Alexander Isaac to bounce back, it has to be this game against Blackburn Rovers, a 16th place in the Championship League, which is the second division in England. So he has to. And I mean, Newcastle has been bad for like over a month now. So Newcastle has to take advantage of this, I would say, easier matchup, and they just have to go in and score. And Alexander Isaac is my favorite to score for this one. Let's see. Dubravka. I was looking at this one earlier as well. I would honestly do think elimination games, they call for, the teams to just not sit back. They even if it's like Dubravka, I know Newcastle's a better team, but Blackburn is. I don't think they'll go down without a fight. Even if it's Newcastle is up like 2-3-0. I think Blackburn is gonna, even if it's the last 10-15 minutes, they're gonna try to create shots, and I think Dubravka would go over this line and 2.0 saves. I feel confident about that one. And then let's see. I want to look at other ones that Longstaff midfielder. No, it was not that one. I think that was it for this one. This one's tough, very close one. Passes attempted. But like I said, Newcastle is the way better team. And I feel like they will control the ball a little bit more. And as you guys see, even against Arsenal, a team that is obviously way better than Newcastle, playing way better. They're on a roll right now. They got scored 4. He reached 51 passes attempted. And then, but today, Blackburn Rovers, nothing compared to Arsenal. So I do think the over on passes on Kerry and Trippier would be very likely, just because Newcastle would hold the ball a lot more. And with that, we come to the conclusion of this video. I do like a few things for today. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Again, you guys need to start doing this too. It can't just be me. I don't see too many soccer. I see too many soccer PrizePicks videos out there. Something I'm trying to do, try to get the trend going, like I always say. But yep, we go here, we roll with this, and see you guys later.